Today on TriRiot, random news articles. Welcome to TriRiot, the show that explores the mysteries of why ordinary people push themselves to extraordinary limits. Boston Marathon is right around the corner. Did you know that the Boston Marathon, organizers of the Boston Marathon this year, are estimating that the race will generate $192 million for the local economy there in Boston. $192 million, that is a lot of money. 30,000 athletes. In fact, the Associated Press asked one in particular athlete how much he thought it would cost to race at the marathon, and he responded with $2,000. I suppose $2,000 includes hotel, food, transportation, and that. $192 million. It is no wonder that cities are so willing to host our wonderful traffic clogging endurance events. Gotta love it. Also in the news, Mirinda Carfrae, the Ironman world champion, she and her husband, Timothy O'Donnell, are going to have a baby. Congratulations. That is wonderful news. Unfortunately, we won't see a 2017 performance of Mirinda Carfrae at Kona this year. That's too bad. Hopefully though, her husband, Timothy O'Donnell, will turn in an awesome performance. It's about time. I love the Germans. I really love the Germans. I mean, but I think we could knock a few of them off the podium. You know, between Ben Hoffman and Timothy O'Donnell, I think we've got a good shot at doing that. Although, you know, that Patrick Lang, woof, he was amazing this year in the run, or last year in 2016. Wow. All right. What else is in the news? Oh, Marla Streb. Marla Streb, she is a X Games champion, and she has opened up a cafe in Baltimore called the Handlebar Cafe. I love that name, Handlebar Cafe. That is so cool. Sort of evokes a mustache, but it's a bicycle handlebar. The cafe serves food, of course, and drinks, and it's also a full-fledged, honest-to-God, bike shop. Is that cool or what? I just hope they keep the salad dressing far away from the chain oil. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in. Let me know how it is. I'm really curious. The food sounds wonderful. Running USA did a survey, and they found that almost 17 million people crossed finish lines in road races in 2016. I think it was 16,952,100, something on that order. That's almost 17 million. Yeah, upon hearing that statistic, you're probably thinking, well, that's mostly a bunch of middle-aged men trying to prove something to the world. And if you're thinking that, you'd be wrong. 57% of those finishers were women. Probably trying to prove something to the world, but that's all right. Unfortunately, the endurance world is a little bit more lonely since March 31st. Mike Hall died. If you don't know Mike Hall, he was one of these, I don't know what, he was an endurance cyclist who competed in athlete-supported events or self-supported events, which is what Kona used to be before it was Kona. The Hawaii Ironman used to be a athlete-supported event. But anyway, Mike did races like the Tour Divide race, which he won last year with a time of 14 days. Over 2,000 miles, like 2,500 miles or something in 14 days on a bicycle. How awesome is that? I mean, to me, that evokes the true spirit of endurance sport. Just a bunch of people getting together and saying, well, hey, how long do you think it would take to get from this point to that point just using our bicycles or just running? That's pretty darn cool. Mike, we're gonna miss you. What do you do when the race is just a few days away and you want to wear a tattoo and there's not enough time to get one printed up? You make one on your own. March 11th was the Azalea Triathlon here in Southeast North Carolina. March 11th is also the day, the anniversary, the 13th anniversary of the Madrid train station bombings. And I wanted to commemorate them. I wanted to show my support for the families and the victims of that terrorist attack by wearing a tattoo on my leg. I didn't have enough time to get one made, so I made one myself. Well, that's it for this episode. Catch me next time. There'll be more news and some speed tips to help make your triathlon just a little bit faster. Until then, stay to the right, pass on the left, and keep on smiling. I'm LG for TriRiot.